Greetings, welcome to Queen Elle TV. This is Elle. As you see, this video starts out a bit differently due to some technical difficulties. I lost the first few minutes of this video, so it will be discussed throughout the rest of the video, but stay tuned. You hear my little one in the background. Thank you so much for joining me today, and stick around if you're interested for more content like this.
See, so I ran out of space because I'm on my phone right now, if you can't tell. And yeah, just had to free up some space. So I filmed on my phone a couple of times, and that's what I mentioned before, that I was having to um, free up some space because I need a larger micro SD card for this phone that I have. But I plan on upgrading my phone really soon, so I just haven't bothered doing that yet for that reason. So just another reason why I truly enjoy my Amazon Fire tablet. So I was saying that, I was looking forward to spending time with my family, and I still wear masks in public, even around family members, just outside of my own household. So yeah, but even with that being said, I was just looking forward to seeing everyone and celebrating my little one's birthday. So I filmed that intro video with my tablet. I filmed it in my kitchen, gathered my belongings, rallied the troops. I'm usually the last one out of the house, either myself or my daughter, just making sure everyone is out. All the babies are loaded up. I have, as you see, I usually film in my minivan. My minivan is a 7-seater, and with all of my children, my daughter, and her little ones, it's 7 of us. So it's full house. So anyway, I'm full van rather. So I, make sure everybody's loaded up, that no one has left anything behind. We had everything. Diaper bags were all good to go. So as I walked up to my van, I stopped. I have to walk past the passenger side to get to the driver's side. So I recall stopping at the passenger side, and I believe either the things that I was carrying were kind of heavy to me, or I felt the need to help my oldest son with something he was doing, because I do recall sitting everything down on the hood that I was carrying, aside from the diaper bag, and then grabbing it back up I think I still had like a leftover iced coffee or something with me as well. So, and then just grabbing everything and walking around to the driver's side. So we start rolling, and within a minute or so after getting onto the main street, I do recall seeing something kind of like blow over the car. It seemed like sometimes when somebody kicks something up from behind them, like the vehicle in front of you, or like if you leave something on your hood. But with me being in a minivan, and I'm pretty short, so I would have to like reach over my head to put something on the hood. So that never happens. But that's what it seemed like. And we just heard a noise, like a thump. And then we looked behind ourselves, and my daughter was like, "What was that?" And I said, "I don't know." And I looked back, and it looks like something blue kind of hit the ground and kept going. But it looks like maybe it was cardboard or something. So I said, "Who knows?" I said, "It didn't look like anybody ran over anything, but who knows?" So she was just like, "Huh." She said, "It almost seemed like it was on the hood." And I was just like, "Well, I don't know what that could be." So we just kept going. Well, it wasn't until the next day, Sunday, when I was like, I realized that I hadn't brought the tablet. I intended to bring the tablet in at my father's just to do some home videos and pictures, not for posting. But I realized once I was there that I had left it in the car. And so then it wasn't until Sunday I was thinking, like, man, where's my tablet? I must have left it in the car, because I was going to film a video. And I had my sons come out to the car to get it. They looked around. They said they couldn't find it. I've looked around, it's nowhere to be found. So I was like, well, I don't remember leaving it in the house. So I sent my sister a text message, asked her, because she's staying out at my father's while she's here, asked her if they could look around and see if maybe I brought it inside and just didn't use it. But I was pretty sure I didn't. So she looked, she responded and said, nope, no one has seen it. And so I was thinking, well, where could it be? And I'm looking around the house, but as I'm looking around, I'm thinking, no, I'm like 99.9% sure that I definitely took it to the car with me. And so we've been looking around. I walked around the alleyway behind my house and was walking up and down the alley in the rain on Sunday looking for it. Couldn't find it. And then I looked at my daughter and she said, what if it was what we saw blowing over on the ground on that main street? And I was like, man, you have got to be kidding me. And so what I think happened was, even though I thought I picked up everything that I sat on the hood, I must have left the tablet sitting there, which makes no logical sense to me. I cannot wrap my mind around it. But it's the only thing that, I guess happened to it, and we have not found it. So I deregistered the device, which is something you do on Amazon. First I noticed on Amazon's website, they do have a way that you can track your device. So I tried to do that, wasn't able to do that. It said that it was offline. And the only way it would be offline is either if it was not connected to any type of Wi-Fi or internet, or if the battery was dead. So I knew the battery was fully charged. I knew that if it was away from, a reasonable distance from my house, there would be no Wi-Fi picked up from it. And my daughter said, well, if that's what we saw that blew over the car and hit the ground, it's probably broken, and that would be why. So it's dead for that reason, which is a good thing because that means no one else is able to use it either. And like my son was saying, it's probably not worth the cost that it would take someone to try to repair it, to use it for themselves if they were to pick it up. So, so my data that was on it is saved to the cloud, but I'm just frustrated because I just hate being wasteful. I hate the thought of, that being something that I actually cherished and was so careless to allow something like that to happen. My partner has said, you're human, things happen, it's replaceable. I know that, but I'm still really frustrated and annoyed by it. So that is my story time for today. I can't believe I did it. I did it though. It's a fact. And now I'm on the market. I was already shopping around for vlogging cameras anyway, but I want my tablet. I actually want my tablet. So see what I mean? So I'm going to go on and close this video out here. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out any of my other videos if you're interested in content like this. Peace. Ashe.